Hi, this is Lazy Mapper, a longtime map editor, fan, and critic of the Far Cry editor. I decided that I'm going to beat the campaign of Far Cry 2 because I haven't beat it. I was on the second part of the map. The last save I had on it was from 2012. And the funny thing is I ran into some glitches and I thought I would record it and share it with you guys. I also wanted to talk about Far Cry 5 and its feature, the Far Cry Arcade. Now, I was lucky enough to be invited to the Far Cry studio and participate in questions and answers. I've also been using the Far Cry 5 editor and been a participant in the Far Cry Arcade stress test. Now, from reading all the NDAs that I had to sign, I can mention all that, but I can't show any footage. I'm sorry. When a game comes out, I'm sure I'll show footage of the editor and help any of the beginning editors or even some senior editors learn some tricks, get some ideas on how to make some maps, and help the community out. What I could say in my predictions are this will be the best editor ever. Hands down. Not a doubt. I had my hands on it. I also predict that it will have the most players ever. I predict that you'll have the most maps ever on a Far Cry game. Now that's my predictions for Far Cry Arcade, based on my experience with the past Far Crys, going back to Far Cry Instincts Predator. Now, I'll talk about the lobby system that is posted on the Ubisoft forums. Whether it changes some or gets tweaks, that's a different story, but what was written in the forums, I'll talk about. Now, some of you are not happy with the lobby system, and I'll just say this to you. As a map editor, I'm not jumping up in joy about the lobby system either. But as a player, it's more fair. And who buys the game more than anybody are the players of Far Cry, not the map editors. We are a percentage of buyers, and I'm one of them. As you can see, I didn't even beat the campaign in Far Cry 2. I usually mess around with the editor, and that's what I like doing. In Far Cry 2, I actually played custom maps more. Now, going back to what I'm saying is that Far Cry Arcade will be the best ever. From having my hands on it, playing it on the stress test, I just predict that this will be the best Far Cry game. If you're an editor, I think you'll enjoy it. You may not be the happiest about the lobby system, but they wanted to make it fair so you could host some of your maps and the players could pick some of the maps also. What happens when it's released is a different story. If there's connection issues like there was in Far Cry 3, I can't predict that. But if everything works the way it's supposed to be, I think you guys will really enjoy the game, enjoy the editor, and hopefully the lobby system works ideally for everybody. I'm the Lazy Mapper. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you want to learn about map editing, if you want to see other people's maps, if you want your map showcased, I suggest you subscribe to my channel. Also look at the Xbox One clubs. The Far Cry Content Creators Group has 2 other YouTubers on there, Fallen Champ and Kemet1976. So I suggest you look at joining that group, and there's plenty of others. Thanks for watching. I'm the Lazy Mapper.